all of you amazing CEOs, experts, coaches, consultants that are established and that have been in business for quite some time, but maybe you're feeling like you're still hiding too much, whether it's behind the camera, behind your business, behind your logo, behind your services, behind your websites. So, welcome to today's marketing session. We're going to get a little raw today. Okay. We're going to go a little deep, a little mindsetish. I don't even know if that's a word. And so I am curious if you feel that, look, you've been in business for some time, you have a successful brand, you have a successful business, but you're finding that you just can't wrap your head around how to show up on camera, especially on video, consistently. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's a lack of just not knowing what to say on camera. Maybe it's a lack of not knowing the technology, which, by the way, you don't have to have a huge setup. I don't. It might look like it, but I really don't. Maybe it's one of those things. And I have been there too. So everything that I'm going to share with you today, I'm sharing out of my own experience and love because I know what it feels like. And so if you are brand new to the Stylishly Branding page, which we are also streaming on, or brand new to MySpace over, not MySpace. Oh my gosh, I just doubted myself. I meant my personal profile over on here on Facebook. Welcome, and my name is Gina Tassinelli. If we've never met before, I am the creator of Stylishly Branding, which is a division of our social media marketing agency, Hype Media, and I work with established coaches, consultants, experts, speakers, authors, small business owners to help you unapologetically show up, increase your visibility, and do it in a way that you feel confident, empowered, and that you are connecting on a real human level with your ideal clients using social media. And so this topic is so important because I myself, when I started my businesses 14, a little bit over 14 years ago, I was hiding. And what I have found over the last, I would say more recent years, as I have really stepped out of the agency side because we have an amazing team that helps supports our clients. And I've stepped more into a role of strategy and coaching clients one-on-one. Is what I found for myself is that it went deeper than wanting to not show up on camera and not wanting to be in the spotlight. It was more about how worthy was I feeling? You know, that imposter syndrome that people talk about? That's what it was about. And what I'm finding now more than ever is that I'm not alone. There's many, many of us, especially women led business owners, that we're busy. We're busy doing all the things, right? We're busy running our business. Some of us don't have a team and we don't have an assistant. So we're definitely wearing multiple hats. That was me up until literally a few years ago. It was just me, a solopreneur, doing everything. The marketing, the accounting, the customer service, the deliverables for my clients, the creatives, the ads, all of that. As an agency, it was really just me. And I wasn't really taking the time to show up on camera or even to share stories, and to really get my ideal clients to get to know me. And so I know what it feels like to have to, feel like you have to be the one person to do all these things. And I can tell you that if you step out of your comfort zone and you find a really strategic way, a roadmap to do this efficiently, you actually spend less time on social media. And that's what I teach. And I'm going to share with you a few reasons why you want to do this and some tips on how to do this in a way that doesn't take a lot of time out of your day, doesn't frustrate you, but also you do it in a way that makes you feel confident and empowered, and you can actually show up and make an impact on more people that you can help. So, If you're new, I'd love to know, just drop hashtag new down below. And if there's something that you absolutely love that resonates with you, give me a hashtag wow. I would suggest, if you're watching this over on my personal profile, to jump over to my Facebook page, Stylishly Branding, because if you're watching on there, I will give you a little something at the end of this so that you can actually get the show notes for today. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. Whether you feel that you are not worthy enough, which by the way, you are worthy enough to be on camera because you have a successful business, you are giving your clients transformations and results, right? You are missing a huge opportunity by not showing up on social media, especially on video. And so it's typically because we just have a lack of confidence that's holding us back. We're not sure, we're nervous, we're not sure how the message is going to be taken or other people's opinions. We're caring too much about other people's opinions, and we're forgetting about how we can help others by showing up. And so it's not until you figure out that there is this human behavior that holds us back, there is fear that will hold us back from actually using social media in a way that's going to be effective. And what we end up doing is we end up doing a lot of text posts, right? And unfortunately, people can't really get to know you when they're just reading text. They really can't. In fact, even when it comes to me with my clients or my team, I will send voice messages because sometimes a lot can be lost in translation or can be taken the wrong way, can be read in the wrong tone when we're just using written word. So, being on camera, people can actually get to know your personality. They can get to know, if you're sarcastic, if you're just funny, if you're having fun. And they really get to study and get to know who you truly are. And that is really where the like, know, trust, and conversion, meaning sales, actually starts to happen, is when people get used to hearing you, seeing you, and they get used to getting to know you. They will see the value that you have to offer when you can show up on camera. So, how do we develop these skills? Now, I will tell you, it took me a lot of practice to feel comfortable going live. But I will also say that after going live for years now, when I actually have to record something, so yesterday I did, and for those of you that missed it, you can still grab the replay and register. So I was on a webinar with one of my friends who's also a mentor, Jen Koffel, who's a speaking coach. And she did an incredible webinar. By the way, if you want to know how to literally make 100K in one speaking engagement, you want to get on this webinar because she shares all of the strategies of how to start to develop your signature talk. It's a free webinar, so just let me know if you want access to that. Just drop hashtag speaking down below and I'll make sure to get you that link. So we were on a call, we were on this webinar together, and so I couldn't do my typical Facebook Live that I do on one of my other brand pages, the Style Rebel Mama, and I had to record it. And I recorded it about 4 times before I got it right enough to have it post on the page during my regular live time. So you will find that when you go live, like I'm going live right now, this is not pre-recorded. Last week was because I was on vacation, but you will find that it's so much easier to connect with your audience and to build trust with them. And video is the way to do it. So it's not just about being on social media, it's about using social media effectively in a way that's going to be the most powerful and the most efficient way, and that's video. And I'll tell you, in addition to that, there's so many things that you can do with that video after the fact. And that is something that we help our clients with as an agency, but also that I coach my group coaching clients with as well and their team members because it is so powerful. It hands down is the way that you're going to be able to create and build better relationships with your prospects and clients on social media. So, what is the difference, do you think? And I'd love to hear from you. If you could drop this down in the comments below, what do you think is the difference between a brand that uses pictures compared to a brand that uses video? I mean, think about the people that you follow. Do you really pay as much attention to all of the beautiful images and their text, the text in those captions, over even catching 15 seconds of their video? There's a shift that occurs. And when the audience finally sees the real person behind the scenes, it makes those products or those services that you're offering, it creates a connection between your ideal clients and your products and services. And that deeper connection is what we want, especially as entrepreneurs. That's what we need. And that's how we are going to stand out, because there is a lot of clutter, right? There's tons of clutter on social media. And the only way to really stand out is to stand out as yourself. And video is the way to do that. Now, a picture definitely tells 1,000 words, right? But if you think about it, a video, inside of a video, how many still images can you grab inside of a video? I mean, hundreds, even within like 5 videos, right? You can grab hundreds of still images out of one video. So imagine the story that you're telling when you're actually using video. It also is going to give you the opportunity to tell a story in a more detailed way than you could in an image or text. Like, I don't know about you, but long form posts, I really can't read through all of them. I'm also not really a blog reader. I look at the headlines. And although everybody does consume content differently, you definitely want to have a variety of content: long form, short form, long form video, short form video. That's why TikTok and Reels are so popular right now, because our attention span is so low, that people really want things really quick to consume. But if you think about it, you have more control over the story, over the message that you're putting out there when you are using video. And the way that people interpret it is going to be more aligned with your message than it will be if you're just using images and text. I would challenge you to go live, if you haven't yet, one time next week or this week at some point for 5 minutes and share one tip to a question that you get asked most often in your business. So just share a tip. And when you jump on the video, don't say, oh, I'm going to just give it a couple minutes and wait for somebody to get on. No. Don't do any of that, because most people are going to watch on the replay anyways, like this video right now. Most of you are probably watching on the replay. Take a question that you get asked most frequently and basically answer that question on a 5 or 10 minute live. Okay. And you could do that on your personal profile. You could do it on your business page. You could do it inside of your group, and start the video by saying, hey, have you ever felt like, hey, does this happen often to you? Don't start with, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I do this and I do that. People don't care as much. Bring them in, hook them in, okay? And then introduce yourself, and then share that tip, and then leave it with a call to action. Maybe it's, for more tips like this, say the word notes down below to grab my show notes. There's different things that you can say for call to action so that people take action after that video is over and they connect with you. And the more and more that you do this and make this part of your business marketing strategy, the more consistent you get with it, the easier it is. And it's not difficult. It's honestly, it's harder to write down content and or type out content than it is to go live. Then what you can do is lots with that video. You can download it, you can import it into a third party app like otter.ai, which is free, by the way. They do have a free account. It will transcribe your entire video. You can take out pieces of that video, the text, put maybe some quotes that you said that were really powerful on an image inside of Canva, use that as a piece of content, as a post. You can also take a clip of your video by using something on your phone like InShot, very simple third party app, and clipping out maybe 30 seconds of that video and using it as a reel. So there is just so many things that you can do with it. From one video, you can literally create 30 or more pieces of content. And so that is a way to use social media that you're doing it in a really efficient way, an effective way, and it stays cohesive to your brand message while you're showing up on social, and you do it with confidence and you feel empowered because you're putting content out there that people really want to listen to and to consume, and that will get people to like, know, trust, and buy from you. So I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week, same time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, right here. All right. Have an awesome rest of the day. Bye, guys.